Okay. Hello to everyone. For those who doesn't know me, I'm Rocco, the father of the bride. I'd just like to say a few words, short words. Welcome everyone. You all look fabulous. I'd like to extend to those who made the journey from Italy to this wonderful occasion. Grazie alla squadra blu. Azzurra. So my daughter Gina, who looks absolutely amazing today. I'm so proud. I'm sure you all agreed with it. Gina is kind, willing, and help anyone. Goes above and beyond to help the family, and a fantastic mother to Alicia. I truly am so proud of her, and today I'm so proudest father on the planet. Mark, you got a good one here. I want to wish you both continued happiness. Many you love continue to grow for the rest of your life. And I hope you find a humor of little things and never forget the reason you fell in love at the first place. So let's raise a glass or two, and we wish a wedding to behind Gina, Marca, and forgetting little Alicia. Thank you. Adesso dico 4 parole in italiano, ma sono commosso. Vi ringrazio a tutti, io e mia moglie di cuore, che siete venuti e divertitevi. Okay.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, me and my wife would like to thank you for being here today on our tremendous special occasion in our lives. I must say this is the best feeling in the world. I stand here before you, a grateful man, ready to embark on my incredible journey with my soulmate. Now, we'll come on to this lovely lady in a moment. Obviously, it is the first time many of you have met. Mom, meet Mom. Rocco, meet Mom. Friends, meet friends. Family, meet family. Cousins, meet cousins. Oh, wait there for 1 minute. And Nick and Amo, I'll show you where the single ladies are later. But there's an awful lot of thank yous I need to say. Rocco, Connie, for your support from day one. You've been there, fully supported, looked after us, came to venues with us. There's coming to wedding fairs, costs, a lot of things. Found times when you didn't have time spare for us, but somehow you found time. I appreciate that so much that words just don't say. Mum, the lady of my life here as well. Sometimes she learnt me some very good education experiences, and it was through the belt. Yes, I was very young, I messed up regular. So how it would work was, I'd mess up, I'd worm into the house like this, thinking, I'm in trouble. The belt was at the side of the table. Big Mark's name. And every time I used to get beat, she would tell me why I got beat. Why you do that? Fuck! When you hear that over 1,000 times, you do learn. You do learn. And now I'd like to say thank you to the bridesmaids and the flower girls. You look absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And thank you for helping Gina through the build-up of today. It is absolutely fabulous. I cannot say anything else. I'm speechless for that one. Okay, we go again. Whoo, hey, whoo, I need a drink. 1 minute. And now I would like to say a few words for the people what couldn't be here. My dad, Miguel. Gina's Nuno, Miguel. And my uncle Petson. I know they're here in spirit, and they'll be celebrating every party move that I'll be doing. They'll be busting it with me. So may we raise a glass for them as well, please. Ooh. Yeah. And now finally, with no offence to anyone else in the room, it's time for the most important person here. Gorgeous, sexy, funny, my soulmate, my wife. That's the big one, my wife. Gina. I swear I couldn't pick a better wife, but if I did, she'd kill me. Yes, well, and now, babes, you've done a tremendous job here today. The wedding decorations, the flowers, the music, the running order, all spot on for me. But the choice of groom is questionable. That's minor details, we'll talk about that. She makes me, minor details. You're beautiful, terribly kind, selflessness, ridiculously thoughtful, and there's so many traits you have that I love. Today, as one day by day, to reach all our goals, my heart is full. I cannot wait to live the rest of my life together. You are my everything. And to me, I fell in love with you more and more, day by day, my wife Gina. Can we raise a glass? And for the last bit, groomsmen, best men, ushers, one love.
That was good. That was real good. Good afternoon, people. First of all, there's always one. Ammo. Just cool. There's always one. Good afternoon. Welcome. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. I'm sure you all agree today has been absolutely special. So can I ask you all, please stand and clap and show your appreciation for Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. Yeah, you stand up. No, that's it, that's it. Last night, I spent some time with Lewis's Italian family, and I learnt a new tradition where you bang the glass and they have to kiss each time. We can't do it all day, so I'm going to do it now, so just get it out the way. Right then, I'm going to get straight into it. I'm not going to take too long. Amo, I know it's you again, man. I can hear you. Right. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I just want to give you some big headlines about mine and Mark's relationship. I've known Mark since the mid-80s. Yeah, that's right, the mid-80s. I know we're looking good, but it was the mid-80s. We share a massive common interest in football, and I don't know if you know, he supports Man U. I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with Mark about football, about life, about anything, but Man U always come into it. And being a big Arsenal fan, as you can imagine, we've had some heated conversations. However, our mutual interest brought us together over the years. I'm not going to say too many jokes, but our first connection as friends was actually enemies. I was the best footballer from my little area. And on one hot summer day at our local sports centre, where we paid 50p and we could play football all day, me and Mark got it on. And after that clash, or clashes, no scraps, me and Mark stayed friends until this day. Even though he's a Man U fan. Into our teenage years, we still stay together, and for the people that are mature enough, we both did a YTS scheme. For the youngsters that are around, it's an apprenticeship these days. However, me and Mark, being me and Mark, messed around, was late, all the time. One of our punishments was being sent to a bleak, dark, cold field full of bricks. Honestly, full of bricks, where the local council dumped all the bricks from all the streets in our local area. Part of our punishment was to stack these bricks for 8 hours a day. Guess what? The guy used to drop us off in the morning. Me and Mark sat in a little shed all day until we heard the guy come back to collect us. That's when we sprung into action and some bricks got moved. However, it was a punishment, but it weren't a punishment because I was with my friend. Our friendship moved into adulthood, where we had children. I remember that guy there with the glasses, Blake, when he doesn't remember himself. However, as an adult, I saw the qualities in Lewis, and having a Jamaican father and Mark having a father from the Caribbean, we had very, very similar upbringings, outlooks, and discipline. He's already mentioned it about his mum. However, that hard upbringing has made us the people that we are today. And I wouldn't change it. Probably some of the beatings, a little bit, but not so much. I'm not going to say too many stories. I'm going to tell you the truth because I don't want to get him in trouble. And there are many, many stories, trust me. But I'm going to tell the truth. Mark, the whole Lewis family, are genuine, hard-working people, and it is a pleasure to have known you for all of these years. As you can probably tell, I'm not shy. However, I really, really must say it has been an honour and a pleasure to be here today to represent both of you as best man, and I don't know what you say when it's a lady, but thank you very, very much, and it has been an absolute pleasure. Now, before I finish, there's one person I have got to mention in our friendship. I'm not going to say too much because he's going to do it for himself right now. This is the other part of our triangle, the 3 degrees. There's Scott, there's Lewis, and there's me. And I'm going to bring you on to Scott Brown right now. So thank you very much.
Well done, Darren, son. Let's see it. 1 point.
All right, everyone. My name's Scott, and as Darren says, I'm one of the 3 degrees. So I'm just going to go a little bit more on our friendship. Again, like Darren, I met him when we were all young, back in the 80s as well. Yeah. So I got a few stories. I mean, I got millions of stories, but I can only go with just a few of them. And the first one I'm going to go with is just to show what kind of friendship we had. Was his dad used to make Saturday soup every Saturday. Now, when I used to get there after football, there was never any Saturday soup left because the brothers, they would come down and it'd be demolished, and the sister, they would demolish it. So every week I used to come and I never got any, and I used to say to Liz, I need some. So he goes, all right, then from now on, I'll ring you in the morning. So every Saturday morning before we went football, he said, give me the course. Is it on? He goes, yeah. I go, the day. He went, no. So I used to live about 15 minutes. So off I go up the road. I get there now. Comes in, no brothers, no sisters, nobody there. Just me, Lewis, upstairs in his room. So I'm like, yeah, go get me a plate, because I was scared of the dad. You know, like that. I said, come down in the kitchen and that. And he go, all right, Mr. Lewis. I go back upstairs. And that went on for many months and years. And what tended to happen now was, now I knew the cycle. When if I come late, there would be Lloyd, his brother Neville, but then Patrick used to bring a big pot and take it all with him. So if I didn't get there before Patrick, I ain't getting none. And it was one of the funniest times if I came late, and it was one of the best times when I used to get a call off him. So, like, you know, it was that was one of the stories that, like, I go there every week, get the phone call in the morning, off I went. So, you know, that's just to show him that I felt more important than the family. Okay, so just letting you know that there. And also, there wasn't many people, when people used to come knock the door, one thing is about his dad was when you knock the door, he was a towering big Jamaican, and he took, but as time went on, I was able to just come in the house and just go up the stairs. So for me, that was something that, you know, I had pleasure in taking, be able to come into the house without knocking on the door, and just go straight into his room. Even if he wasn't there, I could go in and no one would say nothing. His mum would always we'd sit down with his mum sometimes as well. So that's the kind of situation I had with the family and that. So we'll just move on to another story, because I'm going to take up your time. The other week, he gave me a call. He gave me a call and he goes, Scott, he goes, I said, you're right? He goes, yeah. He goes, are we still banned from Greece? I was like, I think so, I don't know. I said, he goes, look, man, because I'm doing my honeymoon with Gina, she's saying to go Greece. I said, so I start looking up where we had gone to, and I say, no, it's not Greece. I think it was Crete, I can't remember. But I'm like, I don't know. Well, basically, what happened a couple of years ago, well, 15 years ago, all us there's like 15 strong from Smethwick. We got into trouble when we was over there, particularly me and Lewis and one more lad. He's not here today, he's in America at the moment.
No, you're supposed to say that, weren't you?
Talking Scottish. Start again.
Anyway, yeah, we got into trouble, and it's just a long story short. We got into trouble. It wasn't nothing major. We got into trouble, and anyway, the police took our passports, and it wasn't nothing major. Trust me, they took our passports. Anyway, we got them back, but we had a court date. Now the court date was on the Monday. It was on the Monday, but our flight, the court date was on the Monday afternoon, but the flight was in the morning. So, obviously, we went to the airport, and I can remember me, Lewis, and Cam, he's not here at this moment, we was all sitting there just watching the security guards, thinking they was coming for us. And we managed to get home, and we've never been back since. That's why I asked about like where they're going on their honeymoon. So you know, I don't know whether I don't know whether I'm in trouble now with Gina and that. But my apologies, Gina. No doubt when I get later on with the scene, I'll be in trouble. Okay, and the final one, okay, which is this is kind of close to my heart. Gina and Lewis, I know them like I was with Lewis and Gina for a long time. I'm quite close to them. A few years ago, I wasn't having a good time in life, as everyone does, and Lewis and Gina, they took care of me for a few months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, phoning me every day. But there was a particular time where I wasn't having a good time, and they rang me up, Gina and Lewis, they got me on loudspeaker, because they always talk to me on loudspeaker, it's always the three of us. And they said they're coming all the way down from Leicester, and they're going to take me out, just to make me happy. So all the way down from Leicester, every 10 minutes, Lewis and Gina on loudspeaker phoning me up, you ready yet? You ready yet? You ready yet? And I was there going like, I don't want to come out. It was just one of them times. And they kept saying, no, you're coming out. We're there in 15. Anyway, they came down to Birmingham from Leicester, where they live, came down to Birmingham, came to my house, picked me up. And we went out. And I gotta say, it was one of the best times of my life that I gotta say, it was one of the best times. It was just the three of us. So it was me, Lewis and Gina, and we was in, I forgot that's it, the Brass House. Yeah, we was in the Brass House, and I'm a bit of a drinker. As you can know, we partied hard in there. And yeah, it was one of the best times, and I gotta say, they looked after me for a long time while I wasn't having a good time. I'm okay now, and I just wanted to share something which was personal, just to show you what kind of couple they are. Okay, I think they're amazing. I've watched them grow all the way through. I speak to them basically every day. you know, and I just wanted to share that time with them two. It wasn't just Louis who was my friend, it was Gina and Louis, and that's how I see him, Gina and Louis, and it was the pair of them that looked after me while I had this uncomfortable area of my life. So knowing that, and knowing that, you know, today is one of the proudest days for me as well as for them and their parents as well. I just want you to raise your glasses one more time, yeah? And if you could just stand up one more time, please, and raise your glasses to the beautiful bride and groom, Mark, Louis and Gina.
Well done, Scott, saying that. Nice one, son.
Just hold down your hand, darling.
Yeah, it's fine. So mine's going to be ever so quick. I want to thank everyone for coming. It's overwhelming how much love we felt today. It's been amazing. We have got a few gifts. So I've got, let me just get these.
No, not that one.
Yeah, no, not that one, not that one. Those three though, yeah. So we've got a little present for Mum to say thank you. This is for Mum and Dad. Mrs. Bradshaw! Mrs. Bradshaw! So when you got the beautiful invites, Dale wrote all our invites for us, so a little thank you for you. Come and get it! Come on, Dale! Come on, Dale! This one. That way. I think I do. Sorry, Dales, right. There you go, my darling. I know. Thank you. Thank you. And then we have 2 birthdays. So we've got one for Laura and Carla, my cousin. So can we all wish them both a happy birthday? So let's start singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Laura's on that table.